Hello and welcome everyone to Hunter Ice Stadium tonight. It's a bit different tonight. This is a Sydney Ice Dogs game and they are the hosts to the Newcastle North Stars. Welcome Richard, you're commentator for tonight.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here in this. This is one of the better rinks in the Australian Ice Hockey League, and certainly Ice Dog supporters always enjoy coming up here and watching a game between these two fantastic teams.
Of course, this was a rescheduled game for the 25th of May when the bus had its revenge on its way to the trip. It's great that we could reschedule this. It's a game you don't want to miss out on, and this way everybody gets to enjoy it anyway. Well, not everyone. That's always the case anyhow. And sooner or later it's going to happen to all teams, I think. It's flights cancelled, freeway blocked, or actually the freeway was blocked today. I was worried about you guys getting up here.
I certainly come up here nice and early. You just never know. On this F1, well, it's now called the M1 now, so you just never know.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Well, we've got time up on the clock. The team's about to come out. Of course, Ice Dogs will be out first tonight. It's their game here at Hunter Ice Stadium. It's just the host. And we're happy to bring you the stream tonight. It's a joint effort between the Ice Dogs and the North Stars. So if you like, we can go through the teams. If you want to go through your team first, Richard, we'll go through the home team, and then I'll go through Newcastle.
Thank you very much, Peter. So start the lineup tonight for the Ice Dogs. Defence, number 2, Dan Spina. Paddy Ward, defenceman in an import. Number 5, Eric McKenna, also an import. Number 6, Shane Southwood. Number 7, Shannon McGregor. Number 11 tonight, it's Brian Finesse. Number 10 is Billy Cliff. Number 14 is David Dunwoody. Number 15 is Jamie Blazovic. Number 16, also an import, is John Clulo. The skipper today is Bert Malloy. Number 21, Tyler Cabara. Number 23 is Mitch Spy. Number 25 and backup goalkeeper today is Dylan Burgess. And your starting goaltender for the Sydney Ice Dogs is Timothy Noding. Now, it should be also worthwhile to know that the assistant captain, Simon Barge, isn't playing tonight. Currently awaiting the birth of his first child. So from all the Ice Dogs supporters and the Ice Dogs family, we wish both Simon and Ashley good luck with that. Hope it all works out for you.
Yeah, and all the best from us here in Newcastle too. So is this happening in Australia, or is he gone home?
No, he's Ashley and Simon are still in Australia. So of course the kid will be born an Australian. So hopefully
dual citizen.
Yes, well, and hopefully a future Ice Dog as well.
Yeah, it's a great way to start it. Breed your own. Yeah, absolutely. Well, nothing better than grassroots player or second-generation players or third-generation players. Both of these teams, I believe, have got those. You got Dunwoody for Ice Dogs, Dave Dunwoody, his dad, and Newcastle, Matt Lindsay is son of Steve Lindsay, who was our other commentator here. He's a former North Star as well. We've got lots of those second, third-generation players. So we're about to have the national anthem. We'll get underway here for the first period. Ice Dogs hosting the Newcastle North Stars. We've had some equipment problems with the audio tonight. That was a delay, but feverishly working, we got it through in the end. A bit of John Williamson. So I'll just quickly go through Newcastle before we get underway. Matt Lindsay at number 3, number 4 Rob Stark, number 5 John F. Kennedy, number 6 Nick Quirk, number 7 Stu Cole Clark, number 8 Hamish Powell, 11 Tim Stanger, 12 Josh Hansen. He's not playing tonight, he was at the Tange yesterday. Jason Chalker in 16, Ray Sheffield the captain in 19, Cody Danberg in 20, Matt Wattini in 23, Dave Ferrari in 25, 31 Harrison May in goal, Josh Brokeman 33 backing up, 42 Brian Bales, 58 Hayden Shear just returned from Tange, so perhaps we will have number 12 Josh Hansen playing tonight. Of course, number 6 is Chris Wilson. Wearing the stripes tonight, it looks like Darren Hardy-Hawken and Darren Lampard, and I don't know, it might be Rick West, the other liney. So Tim Nody in goal, in the home teal for the Ice Dogs, and at the other end we have Harrison May for the North Stars. We're about to get underway. Face off and the Dogs win it.
Of course, that's Tyler Kabara there receiving a promotion to the first line tonight.
Good to see. Love to see the young guys stepping up. Was that a penalty? It was. Quickly a penalty called on John F. Kennedy, so Dogs on the power play already.
Yes, I think it was a bit of a soft call. There wasn't much of an impact, but certainly enough of an impact right in front of the referee. Really had no choice.
So you do it in front of the referee, you're asking for it. So Dogs quickly on the power play, just 13 seconds into this game, first period.
Not sure if that was a checking from behind, but
it was, so it'll be 2 and 10, and Matt Wattini is going to sit the 10-minute penalty. Face off, won by the Ice Dogs. They move it out to the point. Bert Malloy playing the point. He gets the puck back. Throws a shot on net, and there's a save by May into the corner. Dunwoody has the puck in the corner. Goes behind the net. Paddy Ward out on the wing. Sends it back in. Ice Dogs have control. Organised power play, but can't bring it inside yet. To the point. Stopped by Malloy, but it's bounced. And has he kept it in? Yes, referee says it was good on the line.
A very close call there by the linesman.
Paddy Ward, shot. It's up into the body of one of the defenders and chipped forward. There's a counter-attack here by Wilson. Goes wide, inside, takes a shot. Saved by Noding. Rebound, off the pads and in.
Yes, I think
Quick
that
goal.
was, not sure if that was off Bert Malloy or Tim Noding, but certainly I think the scorer knew exactly what he was doing with that. He shot it straight in to the back of the legs of the Ice Dogs player.
Well, he ran out of room. He really did take the shot on his own, so it was very clever to bounce it off a player and in. So a quick goal there, short-handed for the North Stars. Are at 1-0, and we're only 1 minute in this game already.
Well, the Ice Dogs are the master of the short-handed goals this year. It looks like they've just had one scored on them.
Their master isn't here tonight.
He certainly isn't.
Probably, if he keeps playing, if he stays here in Australia, which he sounds he's pretty keen to do, he's probably going to be the short-handed master of all time in this league.
Of course, it should be known that Simon Barr is not the only short-handed goal scorer the Ice Dogs have. I think Bert Malloy scored about 8 or 9 last year as well. So
very good. Well, hopefully, they make the game more exciting, don't they? Hopefully we'll see some of those tonight, although not too many penalties.
Not too many at all. So it looks like we're just face-off is just coming back. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's back down in front of the defensive zone of the Ice Dogs.
I thought originally it must have been a hand pass. I did see thought it was going to be offside, but I think it was called a hand pass. Now on the right wing, the Ice Dogs on the attack. They're still in this power play. They've got 50 seconds to go. Chipped out of the zone by the North Stars, and right now it's number 11. We've forgotten 11, Richard.
That's Brian Finesse.
Brian Finesse has the puck to the point. Kept in by Shannon McGregor. Chip shot, and it's wide. But Hayden Sheard happy just to scrub the clock at the moment while they're killing this penalty. Battle down low at the moment. Danberg in front. A chance for Sheard right off the tange. 18-year-old making an impression in front of the net right now. Oh, it's Billy Cliff up the wing. Tries to bring it inside, and he's kept outside by the defence. Still 11 seconds of power play for the Ice Dogs. Brett Malloy waiting for the puck on the point. He gets it backhand, has to gather it. Sends it back to the half boards, and we're even teams with Watini back on the ice. 8 minutes yet to serve, though. Or, pardon me, another 10 to serve for JFK. In for that early penalty in the first few seconds of the game. 5-on-5 right now, and it's thrown in deep by Watini. Ward sends it around the boards to his teammates. Wilson can't keep it in the zone. Along the blue line, a chance for the save by Noting. Didn't quite have it, he had enough. Shot from Wilson there. Kept alive by Ray Sheffield. Noting will stop the puck. Malloy off the boards, playing a bit of D tonight.
Yes, probably played the majority of the year in D and scored most of his points playing D as well.
It's good to have players that can do a bit of both. Ray Sheffield has played D a couple of seasons before as well. There's been a few of those guys switch up. Clearing shot, and it's a breakaway for the Ice Dogs. I should have known it was John Clearlow, pardon me.
Yes, certainly was.
Learning my numbers here quickly. It's Clearlow now skating under the puck, but he's beaten to it by Cole Clark. Into the corner, Clearlow. Pardon me, Dunwoody tries to centre it to Kabara. And North Star is happy to throw the puck down ice as they change. Broken stick on the ice, stuck with a foot race right now. Into the corner. That pass goes astray, and we've forgotten 22, mate.
That's Paul Baranzelli.
Paul Baranzelli to the point. Newcastle bringing in Sheard, tries a deke, can't beat the defenseman. That's Brian Finesse. And a big hit check there from Hamish Powell in the corner. Ice Dogs bringing close, centering chance. Kept on the outside.
That was Richie Tasarik in number 17.
Ice Dogs bringing it outside. A save by May.
Well, he didn't quite get all of that shot. He just had the puck lined up and he almost just fanned on it and didn't really get a whole lot of contact.
Thoughts on the game so far, Richard?
Well, I think the Ice Dogs, that first minute of that power play, they were really in control of the puck, and then we've seen the interception, and North Stars skated down, and short end of goal was scored, and I guess they kind of lost their composure a little bit, struggling to regain it.
Back underway in the corner, chipped out from the Newcastle end, and the Ice Dogs will go back to retrieve it.
That's
Paddy Ward under the puck. Hayden suddenly, that's Chris Wilson forward checking. He's out there with Danberg, his mate from hometown in Saskatchewan. Battle at the boards. Lindsay battles with Ward. Puck is loose, chance for Ice Dogs. Takes a shot and a save by May.
Well, it's a couple of nice saves there by May. Certainly seems to be awake and ready for the game tonight.
Both goalies been good so far. For those watching the stream today, well, you may, if you're listening to us, you probably don't have the problem, but there is a problem with audio, which seems to be related to some of the advertisements on the website. So, if you can install a product called Ad Blocker, it will allow you to hear us with the commentary. It's not something we can have any control of. It's a live stream problem. Paddy Ward at the point gets it to the half boards. John Clearlow in 16. Now it's down low. Trapped behind the red line. Ice Dogs on the power play.
So that's Dunwoody there with the puck. That's the Clearlow.
Chance, shot, and it's wide. Paddy Ward walks the blue line. Baranzelli out there in 22. Good communication between the players. A shot, the save, a rebound goes loose, but it's gone outside the defensive box. Another shot for Malloy, but that one went wide, and it's gathered by May.
Well, that was on that first save, that was a shot through traffic, and there was a couple of screens there, and certainly May was able to get the glove out and make the save.
Good organised power play there. Ice Dogs are changing up for their second power play.
Certainly a little bit better than the first one.
Face off. Body's going down in the corner. That was Cole Clark coming off second best. To Sarek, working the puck back and forth as this power play continues. There's 1 minute of that to go. 1-0 at the moment. Shot on net and a save by May, and it's slapped down the ice by the Newcastle defender.
Well, that was a nice piece of play there. Sarek made a nice pass, and the one-time shot, nice pad save.
Billy Cliff carries the puck. He goes wide. Waits. The puck goes to Eric McKenna. Shannon McGregor takes a shot. It's a little wide and sent to the corner by May. Power play continues. 20 seconds to go. Calling for it at the point. There's a shot. Saved by May.
Of course, Eric McKenna does play a fair bit of the point in the power play, and you see him had that stick arched high up in the air, and you certainly knew where the puck was going. Eric made a nice shot, but certainly Harrison May made an equally nice save.
8 minutes to go in this first period. Over a quick stop of play here. I think the net is loose. Yes, it's off its moorings. So we'll resume in a second. 11 seconds in this power play remaining.
Enough time for a shot, Pete?
Plenty of time for a shot. Scrambled face off, but it's cleared by the North Stars defenders. And no team stops the puck. It's getting onto it as Ward. Long pass by Malloy on the target.
It's Tyler Kabara there, gaining the zone quite easily.
Kabara versus Lindsay in the corner. Ice Dogs trying to bring it out front. Kabara waiting at the back door. Teams are even. 5-on-5 now. Newcastle throw it down ice, but it's picked off by Malloy, and they'll send the counter back in. Dunwoody. Button hooks, pardon me. Clelo in the corner. Malloy takes a shot. It's loose and pounced on by May.
Well, there's a bit of a traffic there in front of the net. A nice shot was taken, and again, Harrison May doesn't seem to have too much of a problem seeing the puck through traffic.
He's pretty tall. That helps a lot. He's at 6'3". It's a good thing to have when you're that sort of height when you're a goalie.
Of course, I think Tim Noding is roughly the same height. I guess they both kind of look a bit like Transformers in net.
They do. I'm sure they tell their girlfriends that too, mate. Chalker follows through with a hit on Dan Spina, and it's a dog pile, no pun intended, at the blue line. Bodies everywhere. Ray Sheffield pushes it forward. Taking it wide is Baranzelli into the zone. Dogs on the counter. Ray Sheffield, though, nearly a man overboard there at the Zamboni doors.
Yeah,
Ray Sheffield carries the puck.
That was Mitch Bye nearly saying bye-bye straight over the boards.
That gets the crowd into the game. Some good hits. Challenge there at the boards. Shane Southwood versus Ray Sheffield. Newcastle have possession. Ice Dogs are changing, and that's missed the stick. That'll be icing on Newcastle.
Okay, so play will reset rather back down in the North Stars defensive zone, and I think probably the key for the Ice Dogs today, if they can stay 5-on-5, I think they've shown this year that they're certainly one of the top teams in the comp.
Ice Dogs are power play leaders, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the funny thing about that, Pete, is the Ice Dogs have scored the most goals by far, I think, in the comp this year, but the unfortunate thing is I think they've also conceded the most goals as well.
Shot on net is blocked before it makes it there, and out of the zone. Newcastle struggling to get through the crowd. Dropped off, inside pass. Lindsay, they're pinching deep. He's there with Danberg, and the puck's gone right past him, breaking out to Sarek up the right wing. Wilson is going for the change. Sarek loses a tyre, and the puck is loose, but chipped out. And Newcastle youngster Hayden Sheard skates on it. Sends one in for Quirk, but he can't pick up the puck. Paddy Ward squishes the young fella into the boards, but right now it's Sarek carrying the puck. McKenna on the wing. Takes the shot. Saved by May.
Well, there's a bit of end-to-end play there. Certainly crowds seem to be getting into it. It looks like we've got a bit of a scrum happening here. Would that be Eric McKenna? Well, who would have guessed? And John Clulo as well.
5:11 left in this first period. 1-0 the lead, Newcastle. That was just that one goal so far in the game, that being in the first 2 minutes with the shorthanded. Back underway. Ice Dogs on the attack. Kept in the zone by Ben Malloy. Newcastle can't clear. Under pressure now. Centering attempt. Ward. Shot. And in the glove of May again.
Well, that was a nice pass through the crease to Tyler Kabara, and I think he might have been tied up just a little by the defence and certainly not able to get a shot off.
Under the 5 minutes mark now left in the first period. Ice Dogs have possession. They've been in the Newcastle end a lot this game. Danberg steps around Ward, goes inside, shoots and save by Notting. There's a penalty after the play there. I think Paddy Ward and Danberg were the two that came together, so I'm not sure who's getting it.
Yeah, it's Paddy Ward.
Just a bit of a gentle cross-check on the play. Probably not necessary. Well,
as far as Paddy Ward goes, a Scottish importer, cross-check, yes, gentle, not so much.
Natural-born lumberjack. Into the corner. Wilson, half-boards, brings it inside, drags, dangles, shot, and a save by Notting into the netting.
Yes.
Play back underway to the left of Notting. Newcastle have it off the face-off. Danberg hands it off. Walking in is Lindsay, takes a shot off the shoulder. In the corner now, Newcastle on the attack. They're on the power play here. They've got 1:34 left. Wilson waits, shoots into a teeny. Ow, that got to hurt.
Yes, straight into the breadbasket there.
There's a penalty.
Took his time coming. Yeah, going to be an interference penalty on Shannon McGregor. Well, I must say, I didn't see that.
That might have been... when Teeny went down for... No, I didn't see it either, mate, so I can't comment. Just got some score updates for you. At the end of the second period, Melbourne Ice lead the Brave 5-3. And at the end of the second period, the Mustangs in Adelaide are leading the Adrenaline 3-2. The other game, Bears against the Thunder, and the Bears... Is that Bears win? Bears won against the Thunder, 6-5. Well done, Bears. Four minutes to go in this period. Stark with a shot. Saved by Notting. Loose in front. Wilson can't get it to a friendly stick, and away goes Kilo up the left wing. He stops up. Happy to waste time on this penalty kill. Shows some skill and skates through a whole bunch of players. Takes a shot and a save with the big pillows of May. Puck thrown down ice by the Ice Dogs. Happy to waste time, as I mentioned. This is a 5-on-3. They're doing fantastically on this penalty kill.
Certainly wasting a lot
Cut
of
off in front.
Time.
Chance.
That was a brilliant, almost a kicker save there from Tim Notting.
That pass is errant going to Danberg, so it's a 5-on-3. It should be Newcastle's advantage, but it's been a bit 50-50 so far. Wilson, shot, saved by Notting, and its rebound goes behind the net. Stark now, 29 seconds of this two-man advantage. In front, hands it off inside. Can't get it to Danberg, can't get it to the sticker Quirk, and the net is off.
that was a big opportunity for the North Stars to go ahead 2-0, but certainly the Newcastle player just not able to get the stick to the ice and tap the puck in.
Face off. Sheed can't win it. Well, he wins it anyway, as it's a winger win picked up by Danberg. Sheed to the net. Stark takes a shot. It's loose in front. Danberg can't push it through and play will stop.
Was that a penalty or?
No, I think it was. I'm not sure. I think it might have been up into the face of Noting. It might have been why it stopped. Back underway. 8 seconds in this 2-man advantage. Lindsay to Stark, takes the shot, and it's blocked. Wilson walks the blue line, takes the shot, and it's just over the crossbar. And Ice Dogs get one back. Breakaway chance now. Kubara takes a shot, and a save by May. 5-on-4 at the moment, but Ice Dogs on the attack. Newcastle have the puck. Need to settle it down. Dumped in the corner by Stark, who chases it himself. Keeps it alive at the line. Watini bats it down with a hand. Dunwoody takes a shot, and it's off the shin guards of Stanger. Pass to Sheard. Long pass. Misses the stick. It's cut off by Ward on its way to Watini. Cliff loses the puck at the half boards, and it's back to Noting. Tries a quick up the left wing. Ferrari steps around to play, gets a nice pass to Sheard inside. Backhander, saved by Noting. Newcastle have possession, and they dump it in as it's 5-on-5. Into the corner goes Stanger. Pushed into the boards by Paddy Ward. Bert Malloy keeps it alive. Shot. Goal, Ray Sheffield.
Well, Newcastle veteran skipper Ray Sheffield takes a nice shot across the face of the goal, and certainly the far side of the net goes straight in past Tim Noting.
44 must be the new 24, because he scored more goals this season than he has the last 2.
Of course, Ray Sheffield, one of the true nice guys of the game, and certainly has the respect of the Ice Dogs team and certainly their supporters.
Well, he's been teammates with most of them at one stage or another with the Aussie team. He was their equipment manager for many years. So, yes, he is a very nice bloke, and we're pretty lucky to have him. Same with Bert Malloy and Anthony Wilson have always been a part of not always, but have been a part of this team for a long time.
Also, it looked like he was going to get a well-earned break off the ice there, but certainly the referee has other thoughts. Said, no, Ray, get back on the ice.
Yeah, now, Ice Dogs are the home team, so they had the last change, and that's why they were called back. Dumped in. John Clelo gets in the corner. It's Dunwoody, pardon me, and he's up against Chalkar. Kennedy's back on the ice. Had his penalty. Puck kept alive, but it's under the stick of Chalkar. Ice Dogs on the counter. It's loose in Newcastle end for the defence of Kennedy. Chip forward, it's out of play. 54 seconds left in the first period.
Yeah, it's been a strange kind of a game, Pete. Neither team really, I don't think, has shown that they really want to win the game. Certainly the first goal off a short-handed goal, and Ice Dogs a control player for a part of the time, and North Stars have as well. And looks like I think we're going to have a penalty. That's a delay of game.
So the puck was cleared out of the zone. It's whether it was beyond the halfway mark or not.
I think it was they were certainly deep within the defensive zone.
Yeah, so Ray Sheffield was the one who cleared it, and he gets a 2-minute delay of game penalty. So another power play for Ice Dogs.
Yeah, I think the North Stars were trying to say it was deflected off an Ice Dog player, but certainly the referee having none of that.
We're back underway. To the point. Kept alive. Newcastle intercepted though, and Wilson fakes, keeps it alive. He's out there with Danberg. Wilson now behind the net. Trying to set up another shorty, but no go. Slapped in by Kennedy. Dasari collides and has a nice escape there. It's always concerning when you see those collisions. You can often go knee to knee or toe to toe and hurt badly damage a knee. Wilson keeps it alive, dumps it off, and makes a change right now. Down low, however. The Ice Dogs bring it up into the zone. They're on the power play. Dasaric keeps wide. And that's the end of the period. 2-0 lead for the North Stars.
Of course, when we restart the second period, there'll still be 1:05 remaining on the power play for the Ice Dogs.
Well, thanks for listening. Hopefully you've solved your audio problem. So yes, we found it to be a live stream problem with audio and the ads causing problems. So hopefully you've solved that. You can listen to Richard and I lovely nasal tones. And anyway, we'll be back in 10 minutes for the second period. Any more comments from you, Richard?
Well, I would say a nasal tone, yes, lovely, not so much.
Fair enough. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're about to get underway here for the second period. Darren Hardy-Hawkins, he's dropped the puck and we're back underway. Right now, Ice Dogs are on the power play. It's carried over from this first period. Thrown in by the Dogs and it's bounced past Main into the corner. Kept alive by Baranzelli, but right now it's Clelo, number 16. Out to the point, crossing the ice. May's got men in front everywhere. Dunwoody jams the puck and it's under the tall body of Harrison May.
Yes, you see the visible look of frustration on the face of David Dunwoody as he's not able to retrieve the puck as Harrison May does a nice little impression of a snowman on the ice there.
Yes, he was a snow angeling perfectly there. Yeah, you may not have seen it on the footage, but Dave Dunwoody was looking right at us, and we could definitely see the eyes rolling right back in the back of his head. Bert Malloy on the point. Down to Clelo. Another player from the SBHL. So many in this league this year. Dunwoody takes a shot. Trying to get a touch, and May has it.
Of course, John Clelo, a teammate in Fayetteville of Corey Toy of the Perth Thunder, who had a fairly decent game yesterday.
Yes, their defence was fantastic for the Thunder last night. And, of course, number one of that defence is the goaltender, Matthew Degas. Down low now, behind the red line, back to the point. Malloy uploads, shot, blocked by Stark. Has to drop it between his legs and clears the puck. That's a dangerous place to have the puck, man.
Well, I think I'll leave that one well alone.
When you got two guys swinging their hockey sticks at you, you want to get that puck out of there. Shot is wide and patted aside by May.
It's a delayed penalty there, Peter.
So right away after killing a penalty, North Stars will go on the power play. Sheard goes wide, takes the shot for the far side and misses, and that's stop a play.
Yeah, I think that's on Bert Malloy for interference.
So trying to hold up the player coming out of the zone, I think it was.
Yes, looks like having a bit of trouble with penalty gate over there, and Bert has to jump right over the boards.
Another nail biter in Melbourne tonight, like we had last night. It's a 5-4 lead for the Ice over the Brave, and in Adelaide the Mustangs have taken another goal lead. Now it's 4-2 lead for the Mustangs over the home team Adrenaline, who started off so well this season and have faded a bit like the Bears recently, although the Bears have had a big win tonight against an informed Thunder.
Of course, the Bears, I think, really needed that. They'd lost, I think, 9 in a row after yesterday's game, and certainly really needed to plug up the gaps in that dam.
Great way to reward the fans with a win against the Thunder. They were playing like a number one team last night. Newcastle actually played probably the better game for the first two periods. Could not get a puck past him. They hit the iron. Degas was just too good. And of course, the nail biter last night for you guys and the Bears.
Yes, very hard-hitting physical game, and probably looks like it's telling a little bit on the Ice Dogs tonight.
Could be. Wilson tries a lob shot, and it's cleared by the Ice Dogs. Tough to spot the numbers when they're down the other end, sorry guys, so sometimes I'm just guessing.
So, of course, that puck's played with a high stick. We're going to have a face-off back down to the left of goalkeeper Timothy Noding.
13 remaining in this second period, and there is 1:26 of power play left for the North Stars. Kept alive on the line by Kennedy. In close. Attempted shot is cleared by the Ice Dogs. Thrown out of the zone by Eric McKenna, and it will come down to May, who stops up the puck. He's got plenty of support with Stark and Kennedy. Watched by Billy Cliff. Pass up the wing to Wilson into the zone. Zooms back and forth, and it's picked off. Ice Dogs throw the puck back down to waste some time. 51 seconds now of power play. 2-0 the lead for Newcastle. One of those shorthanded. Wilson now up the left wing. Centers to the point. Stark takes a shot. Off a body and wide. Puck is loose and sent to the corner by the Ice Dogs. In front. Cleared by Paddy Ward. Gets the puck in the corner and throws it out of the zone and actually into the bench. Face off. Ice Dogs try to get out of the zone. They do, so they've killed off this penalty with just a few seconds left in it. Pressure from Dunwoody on May, and he nearly drew himself a penalty there as he tried to hold up the forward. In front, Dunwoody all over the place. Had a great year this year. Traditionally a defenseman, but playing really well forward. Chance in front. Shot and a save by May. And he freezes the puck at the post.
Well, David Dunwoody can play quite a number of positions, forward, defence, and quite the talented goalie apparently in his junior days as well.
I haven't seen that. I've seen him play plenty of forward and defence, but yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Back underway to the right of May. 11:14 left in the second. Ice Dogs had the puck at the blue line. Unorganised play in both teams here, but no, it's Caden Sheard will take it up the wing. He's watched by Ward. The shot goes astray. Noting, watching side to side in his crease. Shot and a save by Noting. Into the corner, and Dunwoody puts the man down hard. Powell sends the puck around the boards. We've got a youth line out there at the moment. Doing well against, looks like pretty much the top line for the Dogs with Dunwoody, Clelo, Kubara, Ferrari, and gets a free one from Dunwoody.
Yes, I think he was just stretching his shoulder blades out there and inadvertently made a bit of contact to the face with his elbow. Completely accidental, I'm sure.
Dave Ferrari loves that, don't you worry about it. Loves a physical game. Billy Cliff. Thinks he needs some more medicine and misses on the check. Matt Lindsay now. Gets it forward to Cholka, who dumps it in and chases. Tim Stanges into the corner first. He's watched by Paddy Ward. Billy Cliff in there as well. Ray Sheffield scored the last one. Gets a chance and a save by Noting. Into the corner now. Battle between McGregor and Stanger.
This looks like Stanger got the better of that battle there.
Nice open piece of play at the moment. We haven't had any penalties for a while, which is a good change. 9.5 minutes left in the second period. It's trapped in the corner. Ice Dogs clear it. Glove down by Kennedy in the neutral zone. Ice Dogs bring it forward with some pace. Drops behind him there. And a counter-attack by Newcastle. Stanger takes a wide shot. Easily block it aside there by Noting. Stanger goes back for more, but it's picked off by the defenders and the Ice Dogs. Scan it up the right wing. Centre ice. Stark versus McKenna there. Newcastle on the counter. Centering by Wilson. And it's by Danberg and out.
Looks to me the Ice Dogs aren't having too much of an issue getting the puck into the zone, but it's what they do with it once they get in there. And certainly in that last little passage of play, got the zone, and then Newcastle promptly cleared the puck straight out. So I think that's probably been one of their bigger issues tonight.
8:50 left in the second. Ice Dogs have possession. Down behind the net, setting up, tries to bring it in close. Can't wrap around, it's loose and out of the zone. Mitch by there getting good penetration on that shift. And that's icing on the Dogs. They'll be back to their end.
Of course, that was a very close call in that wraparound there, and certainly not able to stuff it in, but it makes a very nice pass through the crease, but unfortunately there's no Ice Dog there to capitalise for the tap in.
Face off to the right of Noting. 8:27 left in the second period. Back underway. Scrambling behind the net there. Ice Dogs will chip it out. Glove down by Lindsay. Southwood getting a shift. So a youth line out there at the moment for the Dogs. Baronzelli with him. Puck is loose. And cleared, and we got a chance for the Ice Dogs. Dunwoody waits up. Does reverse. Cole Clark gets it out to neutral ice. Wilson will pick it up. To Danberg, takes a shot. The save by Noting, a beauty. Puck is loose, picked up by the Dogs, and they're on the counter-attack quickly. Great end-to-end action here. Deke, inside, saved by May.
Well, that was John Clulo displaying his quite considerable amount of skill there. Gets Deeks past the defender with ease. Gets a nice shot on, but certainly Harrison May positioned perfectly for the save.
Classic butterfly goal. He puts his pads flat down the ice, and he's just tall enough to get those shoulders up and to block most of the net. Sheard wins that face-off. It gets it to Stark. It's out of the zone. Paddy Ward can't get the puck back in. Ice Dogs have possession. Partial block by Hayden Sheard. It's loose in front. Tries to tap in. Can't get it past Noting. Another mistake. It's Newcastle put more possession. Powell takes a shot, but now it's the Ice Dogs up the right wing on the counter attack. Into Stark's body gear. Picked up by Kupara. Kennedy. But Malloy takes a hit. Playing a brief bit of forward. Sheard looking great tonight. Inside pass to Nick Quirk and can't get the shot away. Good defense from the Ice Dogs. No goals this period. 6:45 left in this one.
There's a nice pad save there from Tim Noting.
Malloy down low. Tries a reverse. Stark is there at the point. Takes a shot. It's loose and grabbed by Noting with a glove.
Well, I'll tell you what, that North Stars player skating right to that net, and Tim Noting just manages to gather up the puck and diffuse a very big chance of a Newcastle goal.
Lots of hustle in this game and lots of counter-attacks. That's where Ice Dogs have been really strong in the counter. Probably strong around on the net for Newcastle. Takes a shot. It's blocked, or I think it was actually blocked by Noting and sent wide. Lindsay takes another one, and it's off the gear of a defender, and the Ice Dogs bring it forward. Billy Cliff centers the puck, tries in the right wing. Long shot is high and gloved down by May. Lindsay to Chalker. Nearly sends it straight to the defender. Ray Sheffield got one tonight. Tries a weak shot, and it's no problem for Noting. Sheffield again. Can't get the stick of Chalker. Billy Cliff on the forecheck. Can't steal the puck from Chalker. Dumped in now, and icing called.
Well, a very basic mistake made by Shannon McGregor. Well behind the red line, and just shoots the puck, and don't think Coach Andrew Petrie is going to be too happy with that play.
How's things been going with Mr. Petrie? I've known him for many years, and he was one of the first Ice Dogs.
Yeah,
enjoying that?
Yeah, he's certainly...
Chance in front. Saved by Nerding.
Certainly enjoying being back with the team, and certainly commands respect. Certainly long time playing the AIHL, has played with North Stars and the Rhinos, and in fact an interesting story on just how tough the Fridge is. Playing a game against Canberra, he's sitting on the bench. Canberra Import challenged the bench, and the Fridge answered the bell quite well from what I hear.
He was always a great scrapper. Centre ice. Newcastle will try to send it forward into the zone. Bettini tries reverse, gets a stick of Wilson. Can't get a shot away with the defence tying him up. Which Pye tries to bring in the zone, but he's cut off by the D, and Danberg will take it in for Newcastle. In front. There's been a save, and there's Nerding's down, but the puck has been cleared to safety. Great intercept. Chance for Ice Dogs in front. Deeks backhands, and he can't hit. He just needed to hit the player like Wilson did.
Well, I think he's out-deked himself there. He almost had an open net, and just one too many deeks, and Harrison May able to cover up.
Clealer, great hander of the puck. Breakaway chance. Danberg's offside.
Well, from our vantage point, and we don't have a very good one here, but I think he was probably a little bit unlucky and was going to go in one-on-one with Tim Noding, but linesman makes the call.
4.5 minutes left in this second period. Great game here. Two old rivals. The first game for both of these teams was right here at the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium against each other back in 2002. They had grand finals against each other in 2003, 2004, and in 2008. Brett Malloy under pressure from Powell. On the counter now, here comes Malloy into the zone. Lots of hustle. Gets it, takes the shot there. I think it was Clelo, yes, 16. Hard to see numbers at this end of the ice. Skating onto it is Lindsay. Takes it inside, gets a pass out wide. Sheard can't get a shot away. Puck thrown down ice. Picked off by Clelo. Inside pass. Chance there for Kubara. Couldn't finish. Couldn't get a stick on it with a defender in the way. Cole Clark waits and passes it directly to a teal jersey. He took his time and still picked out the wrong colour. Maybe he thought he was looking for a Blues jersey instead of a white one.
Well, I tell you what, there was no North Stars player within anything remotely of a postcode of that pass.
Quick shot and a save by May. That was a close one right up on the shoulder. Beauty by Billy Cliff. I think you might be feeling the same feeling we had last night here, Richard, is that you've been foxed by a goalie. It happened to Newcastle last night. May's having a great game.
I wouldn't exactly say Nottingham's been having a bad game, but certainly...
No, not at all.
I think North Stars' defence as well has been outstanding tonight. And I think the Australian contingent, particularly the youth of the North Stars, they've all had a wonderful game.
Battle in the corner now. Speaking of youth, to Sarek. And in pursuit is Danger, another young player. Couple of grassroots players. Lovely to see, isn't it?
Always good to see the youth of the Australian players and certainly coming through. And certainly always been one of the strengths of the Ice Dogs, their Australian contingent. Kind of gone away from a bit of that the last couple of years with some permanent residents, but certainly you still see the Australian-born players making a very healthy contribution.
It took Newcastle a long time to get there, but of course we didn't have a rink here for 20 years, so we missed a whole generation of players. So it took it took 10 years for Newcastle. And now we've got more players than we can use. We've got guys like Pat Naden, Josh Hansen, and even Hayden Sheard has had a great game tonight, not getting a lot of starts. Chipped out of zone, and play will stop. I think it's been called out of play. Pat Naden's off tonight. He took a puck to the foot, kept playing for a little bit, but luckily it's been broken.
Sorry, Pete, did you say that was broken, or?
Yeah, well, he's going to see the doctor tomorrow, but it seems pretty likely that he's got a broken foot.
Well, he was certainly very impressive in the pre-season competition, was Pat Naden. Certainly, I think he will be a fairly sizable loss for the North Stars.
Yeah, well, definitely for the East Coast team where he plays most of his games. And I think we've got 2 teams in Sydney at the moment, or 3 with the Bombers, with the East Coast. In front, great chance for Kubara, and a brilliant save by May with the toe. Another chance and a save, and that was a close one. Istock so close to getting that goal there. Skating on with his Danberg. Got a breakaway inside. Fakes and a great save by Noting with a right toe.
Well, I'm not sure how Harrison May was able to get that save, but
both goalies putting on a clinic.
Yes, two very great saves in a short space of time. Harrison May, puck goes down the other end of the rink, and I think that was an even closer chance. Tim Noting was able to stretch that leg out and just get a little bit of that puck and send it wide of the net.
Round the boards it goes. Stopped by May. He reverses it, but Billy Cliff is there first. No white jerseys in the corner. The shot is up over the net and into the corner. In front. Scooped away, backhand by Wilson, and done well enough not to draw an icing. Istock skate onto it, bringing it in. Here's Cliff. Dunwoody. No, it's not Dunwoody. I can't see the numbers yet. Number 5 is McKenna. Will break away from Wilson. He takes it in alone. Lots of speed. Deeks. And a save by Noting. I think he missed the net. Need the binoculars at that end.
Yeah, certainly ended right up behind the net. And
play continues. We're in the last minute of the second period. Lots of action down at the far end at the moment. Powell versus McGregor. Takes a shot shared and a save by Noting. And I think we're getting a penalty, a hooking call by the looks. It's on the Ice Dogs.
Yeah, John Clulow there, so he's going to sit 2 minutes.
Just 46 seconds, so like last period, we're going to have a penalty that can go over the period break.
Well, so I think that's what you call a coach killer. Coach Petrie not going to be happy with that one.
At least he was defending his own end. The worst ones are when they're at the other end for no good reason. Face-off won by the North Stars. Stark has it at the point. They have the power play. 49 seconds, only 40 seconds left in this period. Danberg crashes the net, but it's picked off by the Ice Dogs, and they bring it out of the zone into neutral ice. It's a 3-on-2. Baranzelli is cut off. This is better than a PK from the Ice Dogs. It's more like a power play. Wilson stops up, retrieves the puck, in close. Oh, great chance and a save by Noting. Danberg running close. Noting was there. Stark. Wasting time for Shane Southwood. Can't catch him, and that's the end of the period. Still 2-0. No goals that period. And the power player will run over to the next period. Your thoughts, Richard?
Well, I think it's one of those periods of chances gone astray for the Ice Dogs. They certainly have had enough chances, but just not able to capitalise. Discipline, giving away penalties at key moments in the game. It's just not something they can keep on doing. It's just probably been one of their problems all year. Too many penalties at the wrong times of the game. You're behind 2-0. You're trying to catch up, and
it's often a golden time to get a goal in the last minute of the period. Players are tired.
So I'm sure Coach Petrie will get the boys in the room, get them to regroup a bit, go over some strategies, and just reinforce the need for discipline to stay 5-on-5.
We'll have 1 minute and 13 of power play or less in the third period. It'll be a 20-minute period, so join us back then. Around about 10 minutes' time for the third and final period at Hunt Ice Skating Stadium. The North Stars 2, leading the home team tonight, the Ice Dogs 0. Hi everyone, welcome back here for the third and final period here at Hunt Ice Skating Stadium. The Sydney Ice Dogs playing their home game here, make-up game for the 25th of May. And of course the visitors tonight are the Newcastle North Stars. Just a score update, so we've got a final score from Melbourne. Canberra Brave have won in shootout, 6-5, so another nail-biter down there. And it's gone to shootout, and Brave have, I cannot remember the Canberra Knights winning a game down there for many years, if ever, so that's a big win for them in shootout. And Mustangs getting it done against the Adrenaline 6-3, so Mustangs securing that spot in the top 4 pretty well. And 2 other teams looking to get that 4th spot or 3rd spot or better.
Well, I'll settle for 3rd and 4th spots. You guys can finish 3rd, we'll finish 4th. We're there, that's all that matters. And we'll play again in the grand final.
Sounds like a good deal. Back underway. Baronzelli has the puck, he throws it forward, but it's intercepted by Watini. He muffins that shot. We're going to trademark that. Fluff, muffin, whatever works for you. But I will not be calling the puck a muffin, it's a biscuit, and that's it. In front, chance, and a great save by Noding. Danberg right on the doorstep. Kennedy keeps it alive. Stark, shot off the pads of Dunwoody. Baronzelli nearly gets it out. It bounces off the body of Stark and the referee, and it's been called out of play. A hand pass, apparently.
So I think Tyler Gabara not able to get that pass through. David Dunwoody's waiting way down the other end of the blue line, but not getting through I think the forecheck of the North Stars there.
So it's gone off the line, off the referee, Darren Huddy-Hawken. I guess that means it's still in play. So it was effectively ruled a hand pass, and play continues out of the zone. Billy Cliff forechecks Kennedy. He gets the pass away. Long cross-eyes pass goes offside.
Yes, 24 seconds remaining on this power play. Certainly enough time for the North Stars to get at least one quality scoring chance, and I guess they're trying to put the nail in the coffin of the Ice Dogs.
Just a 2-goal lead, though. We've seen, even this weekend, so many games, the majority of goals are scored in the third, and both of these teams have been doing a lot of that.
Well, I think the Brave were down 4-0, I think, in today's game at one stage, and certainly massive
winning
comeback.
In shootout. Back underway. In the corner, Wilson weaves, goes behind the net, in front. Pardon me, that was Danberg. Wilson was in front. Cross-eyes pass, misses Baronzelli, but it's picked up by Kubara up the right wing. Dumps it in. May sticks it aside, and we're even with Clelo back on the ice. No harm done there. Kubara. Cross-eyes pass, doesn't make the target. Paddy Ward keeps it alive. Takes a shot. And it's well wide into the corner. Out of the zone. Brian Finnis. Right now it's Dunwoody and Stark in the corner. Watini can't get that cleanly. Stick handling, and plenty of it by Clelo. Kennedy steps in front of Finesse and can't steal the puck away. May waits to have the Ice Dogs player commit and then gets the pass away. Chance for the Ice Dogs in front. Puck is loose. Shot. And it's off a stick and well wide. Into neutral ice. High tempo here in the third. No stop of play. Up the wing now. Powell hit into the boards, and Finesse takes the puck away from Quirk. Billy Cliff tries a shot up the middle, and it's wide of the net. Defense of Lindsay waiting for the puck. Ice Dogs now on the counter. Up the left wing goes Cliff. Dumps it in and looks for a change. But Malloy keeps the play alive. And it's down below the red line. Now to the blue line for Paddy Ward. This long stream of continual play is continuing. Now Newcastle have it up the left wing. Hamish Powell avoids Jamie Blasevic's his check. Now we're back into neutral ice. Ray Sheffield. Just a soft backhand and no problem for Noting into the corner. Puck squeezes loose. Chalker trying to get through the traffic and dumps it in for Stanger. He's up against Ward. And a broken stick flies into the air. And McGregor follows it up with a check. Lots of sticks around. On the counter-attack, Tasarik into Kennedy. Can't get past the American. Chalker now gets a pass up the right wing. Snapshot by Stanger is wide. Sheffield gets to the puck. Avoids a check. Kubara waits, looks. Cross-ice pass. Misses his player. And that's icing on the Ice Dogs.
Okay, so you got a chance to take a breath, Pete.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Okay, I think the Ice Dogs seem to be a little bit frustrated, not able to maintain their pressure on the North Stars, and North Stars remaining very composed.
One thing I think is working for Newcastle tonight is that they are getting the young players out quite a lot, so the rest up their first line.
Yes, fresh legs really do count, and that'll certainly help the North Stars later in the game. Yeah, the Ice Dogs have a short bench today with only 3 lines.
And that used to be a long bench in the AIHL, so it shows how things are improved. Ice Dogs on the attack, Clearlow drops it off, shot, and it's just wide of the left arm of May in the net. Martini reverses, but it's cut off by Ward, who's pinching in. Tries to send it on net, but he's kept wide by the defence. Wilson now up the right wing. Centers, chance in front. I thought he had a save, but it's gone through the wickets.
Straight through the legs of Timothy Noting. Chris Wilson having a whale of a game today.
It looked like a great save by Noting. He went post to post, but just couldn't get the crutch down or the stick down hard enough to stop that puck. It dribbled through.
Well, Noting's done the full splits, but not in time as the puck goes straight through.
It's good to see some encouragement from the Ice Dogs for Noting, because he's had a fantastic game, and that was a really good effort to even get the body or the stick on that one, and just squeeze through.
A little bit of a breakdown in defence. I don't know that Tim Noting can be completely blamed for that goal. So play continues, Pete.
I wouldn't blame it all, mate. I wouldn't blame it at all. Continuing, we're down Newcastle's end, but it's picked off by Ferrari. He'll send it up the boards. Up the left wing now, Stark will dump it in. Billy Cliff waits for the puck. He gets it to McGregor. Up the left wing now, Cliff again. Danberg cuts them off at the half boards, and that shot on net is stopped by Stark, who'll just chip it out. Burst of speed there from Nick Quirk. He can't beat McGregor to the puck. Hayden Sheard just got back from playing several days of Tange, and plenty of speed out there tonight. Attempted shot from the Ice Dogs off a stick and out of play with 14-13 left in this game.
So it's a very critical point in the game for the Ice Dogs. They really need to maintain their discipline and keep composure if they don't have any hope of getting back into the game.
Well, the good thing about the new format with the 20 minutes is it's almost like half a game. When you get to that third period, you've still got plenty of time to get back into a game. We're under 15 minutes now, which used to be an entire period. So, yeah, absolutely, this game is not done. We're not just saying that to keep you interested. Please don't disconnect. We love you. Stopped by May. Mistake by North Stars. Powell But on the counter, Baronzelli backhand. Great hand, says Baronzelli. Kept alive by Clelo. Tipped in just over the net. Great chance at the weak side by Baronzelli. May has to retrieve his stick, and he does, and he pounces on the puck. Can't quite get it, but it's out of the zone.
Well, Baronzelli was in the perfect position then. He usually always is, and very close chance to bring the Ice Dogs one goal closer.
Baronzelli, one of those mercurial talents that Steve Lindsay talks about, is from the Australian youth and junior teams. And when he has a great game, he has a fantastic game.
Yes, one of the smartest players on the ice. I tell you, he's only 32. He looks about his 42, but certainly a very smart, very quick, very tough player.
Dunwoody can't get a shot off as there are so many white jerseys around to squeeze the puck out. Once again, it bounces around from player to player. Slapped in by Wilson, and Sheffield gets to it first. He's battling with Brian Fooms, and right now, right through the middle goes McKenna. 5 versus 5. Kennedy takes him into the corner.
I think that's almost 5 squared, and I think Kennedy won that battle.
5 squared, good call, mate. Centre ice, stopped by Baronzelli. He reverses that puck. Ward gets the pass away. Can't hit Baronzelli cleanly, or he didn't have his stick hard enough on the ice, as the coaches would say. You paid for that stick, son. Use all of it. Up the left wing, Newcastle comes. Dodging a check is Wilson, and a shot is off Paddy Ward into the netting.
Well, I tell you what, that deflection, had it gone straight instead of going straight up in the air, not sure that Tim Noding would have had that one covered.
Had a bit of a screen there with a couple of players in front. Baronzelli and half his number, Tim Stanger, having a good chat. Actually looked like a generally friendly chat in front of the net. Sarek comes down and he gets the puck away though, and play continues as Ice Dogs bring it into the zone. Kept alive there by McGregor. Newcastle tries to get up the right wing, but they've blown that mistake, and Clelo will dump it in. May with the big white pads sends the play up the right wing. Danberg. Southwood up the right wing for the Ice Dogs. Now Clelo on the attack. We'll dump it in, and chasing is Brian Finesse. Reverses behind the net, and Cole Clark needs to get it out. Long cross-ice puck, hits the mark. Chris Wilson with a breakaway in close, and a save by Noting.
Well, I think that was a bit of a hook he had there, and no call from the referee.
Well, it was a wild stick there by Brian Finesse, and actually lost the handle on it. And he's defending without a stick right now. But so far, no harm done. And that puck is chopped and nearly kills our cameraman.
Of course, I don't think Craig up there on camera didn't even flinch once there.
No, he's tough. He has Gemma to protect him. Thanks to our volunteers tonight. Great to cover this game so everybody gets to see it. Might even have a few extra people now. We've got the other games are finished. Just referees gone to the bench to check on probably the clock.
I don't. They may be ordering pizza. I'm not sure.
Louis Wattini in the penalty box as always, and his singlet. He loves his white singlet. In fact, so much that they made him a North Stars white singlet, so he wears it proudly to the games.
Well, she must always be in team uniform when you're acting in an official capacity of the Newcastle North Stars.
Well, that's his uniform, is the white singlet. He loves it. And thanks to all the dads and mums who volunteer for these teams. That pretty much all of our volunteers and mums and dads are players, and it makes the biggest difference. Down to 10 minutes left in the period, the halfway period of the third and final. Still 3-0. So just that one goal this period so far. Billy Cliff weaves to some players. Right now it's McKenna taking into the zone. Puck is loose, chance in front. Cliff can't get a shot away on net. May diving. Puck is wide. Great opportunities for the Dogs.
Bert Malloy just not able to get the stick to the ice to the puck and tap it in. A missed chance for the Ice Dogs.
That puck is wrapped around the boards and actually on top of the runner boards and out. 9:30 left in this period. Face off to the left of May. I think Darren Lampard was going to take a shot. No, he's just retrieving a stick. Play begins. Ice Dogs with a shot. May with a save. Rebounds loose. Back out to the point. Fired on net by Brian Finesse. Kept alive at the far point by McGregor. Ice Dogs trying to bring it in front with a crowd of players in the slot. Kubara working well in the office. Lindsay has time, gets it through an Ice Dogs player, and icing therefore is waved off. Tim Stanger tries the Jedi mind trick on noting, it doesn't work. Cleelow with a burst of speed up the right wing. He goes right behind, looking to bring it in front, throws the puck through all the way out to the other end. Kept in the zone by Baronzelli. Cleelow with a backhander and in! 3-1.
Well, Tyler Kabara left absolutely unattended there in front of the net. North Stars not doing a good job of clearing the player out. And an easy tap in. The score is 3-1. Is this the start of a comeback from the Ice Dogs?
Bit of life in the Ice Dogs fans now as they see opportunity here with 8:36 left in this game. Face off, center ice. Gets past Kennedy, who reverses and only gets as far as Brian Finesse. Chance now as Wilson brings it in. Inside, shot and a save by Notting.
Yeah, just one thing I've noticed, there's a couple of changes to the lines. They've got Bert Malloy has just come back up in the centre position, as has David Dunwoody.
Another change we've got with Brian Bowles out tonight. We've had Hayden Sheard playing with this top line. Right now it's Matt Watini, 23. So we're seeing changes on both teams. Shot from the point hits the skate of Danberg, doesn't make it to Notting. Ice Dogs now on the attack. McKenna has the puck stolen away from him. Someone call the police. Watini enjoying his time on the top line. Up the right wing. And Danberg goes down. Play continues. Puck dumped in by Kennedy. McGregor to his teammates, but right now with the puck is Kennedy. Nobody seems to want the puck off him. Ice Dogs have it now. Up the middle goes Brian Fooms. He tries the right wing. Lindsay with him. Sends it back. Dunwoody tries a backhand. Ice Dogs trying everything right now to keep this game going. Keep the momentum. Kubara takes a shot and it's saved by May with the pads. Ice Dogs behind the red line trying to bring it in front. But there's white jerseys on the inside of the box and teal on the outside. In front, Quirk. Can't beat Notting to the puck and play will stop.
Well, just going back to a bit of play that happened about a minute or so ago. I think Matt Watini was brought down to the ice by Shannon McGregor. Referee trailing well behind the play. Doesn't see the trip, and I think the North Stars can consider themselves unlucky not to be on a power play.
I admit I checked the referee to see where is he. Has he got an arm up? It looks It looked an easy one, but yeah, they're not all seeing, so no call. Chalker to Sheffield, takes a shot, and Notting makes a save. Another rebound shot and another save from Notting.
Oh, very nice stick save there for Notting, giving his team some hope. 6 minutes to go, or just under 7 minutes to go rather, and certainly the Ice Dogs looking to press home.
Of course, they'd love to get one soon to get themselves into this game. Bring on the opportunity for getting ahead, or at least forcing a shootout and sharing the points. McGregor can't get the puck past Tim Stanger. Second attempt, Brian Funes finesse gets it out, but Billy Cliff is at the point. Into the corner. McGregor has his stick lifted and the puck goes by him. Cliff goes inside. Shot from Malloy, and it's pushed out to the corner by May. A burst of speed from Wilson goes up the middle, left and right. Reverses, and a shot just in close from Danberg with no room with Notting covering that post. Dunwoody with speed onto the puck, but he's lost it and picked up by Wilson. He'll try the left wing. It's into the bench and play stops.
I think Chris Wilson has been almost the Achilles heel of the Ice Dogs tonight. He had a wonderful game the last time they played at Liverpool. Come under some heavy treatment from the Ice Dog defence. One stage checked right over the boards in front of the bench and still came away with 5 points. So I think that shows the quality of the play that Chris Wilson is.
Got a lot of heat from teammates over that. They called him the gopher who was sticking his head up after he went over. Danberg tries to get it on net, but it's behind, and Ice Dogs will retrieve it. Kubara now, looking for support. Finds Paddy Ward behind the red line. He'll send it out off the boards. Kennedy getting the treatment from Dunwoody. Skating onto it now is Clelo. Pass to Dunwoody is tipped in for Stark to clear. Takes a hit. Wilson up the right wing. Struggles to get it away and just dumps it in, goes for the change as Paddy Ward sends Dunwoody up the left. Centering pass, cut off by the defence. They go behind the net. May signalling to his teammates and play stops. I think they're signalling the net was off.
Yeah, it certainly looked like it. I don't think he was calling for assistance from the bench, that's for sure.
Somebody get me a gin and tonic stat.
Well, clock's really winding down now. There's 4 minutes 45 seconds left. Ice Dogs in a bit of a hole, down 3-1.
4:45, yeah. Crunch time. I think we're going to see some risks taken by the Ice Dogs. They're a team that are great at doing it and often comes off for them. We'll see how they go tonight. Hayden Sheed cuts off a pass on the inside now. Powell, Sheed, shot, and it's off the stick of McGregor and stopped by Notting. Did you have any players down in the Tange tournament, Richard?
Not sure that there was any from the Ice Dogs. I think most of our players are overage this year.
McGregor keeps that puck alive. So Tange is 18 and under. Chalker comes together with Malloy. Now it's Finesse and Sheffield in the corner. Stanger takes the hit and only gets a piece of Malloy, who checks the number. Ray Sheffield's playing like a man 20 years younger tonight. All over the place. In a good way. Dumped in by Sheffield. He takes the change now. Ice Dogs getting organised. Can't get out of the zone cleanly. Kubara gets another chance. Looking for options. Takes it himself. Weaves through a couple players. Throws it on net and an easy save for May.
There's 3.5 minutes to go, and I really think it's important that the Ice Dogs score and score very soon.
Pressure time, so neither team will want a penalty. It would be pretty devastating at this point. Face off, Ice Dogs get a winger win. Send it in deep. Danberg, though, for Newcastle, skates under the puck. 3.5 minutes. Danberg still with it. Wilson calls for it, but it's cut off by Kubara. Martini taken down hard by Dunwoody. Wilson, shot, saved by Notting. Martini tries to cut that off, but it's around the boards and out of the zone. Under 3 minutes now, still 3-1. Kennedy. Chance for Watini. He's all alone, though. Gets some help now with Nick Quirk skating into the picture. Puck is stolen away by Finesse.
So it's getting to that point in the game where the Ice Dogs have to look at pulling the goalie.
Well, they're a bit frustrated now. They can't get out of their own zone for long. Now's their chance. Finesse. Under 2.5 now. He'll dump it in. But Kennedy is first to the puck. Quirk has time to get it out. Skating onto it now is Sheard. Takes a shot and a blocker save, or an arm save by Notting. I think that one hurt him. He got it on the upper arm. Quirk dangerously close to getting a penalty there, but he gets the puck instead. Piece of stick flying as Sheard loses his and play stops.
I think we're going to have a penalty here.
Bit of grappling going on, but nothing too serious, and I think we'll continue.
Yeah, I think Shannon's maybe a bit of a high stick or something, and
well, I think initially it was the stick chopped in half. Probably a slash or something started it, but we had some upset players, mate.
Well, that's a Ice Dogs and All Stars game. There's bound to be someone that's going to be upset.
And it wouldn't be the same if it didn't happen. So I think it was just initial slash that was called, which is why Sheard's stick exploded into two pieces.
Yeah, it looks like one of the North Stars fans down there is asking for someone to get a game. I think certainly one heck of a game going on at the moment. I think referees just sorting out the penalties.
I didn't see any major looking penalties there.
I'll be very surprised after that little scrum if we don't have at least one North Stars player in the box to accompany Shannon McGregor.
They paired up pretty well. They may make a wash of it, but Kennedy was signalling, I think.
No, there's no penalty on the North Stars there.
5-on-4. Was it? We've got 3 ice. Here comes a 4. So 5-on-4 is right. Malloy comes onto the ice. Some help from the locals.
Well, I want to talk about learning some manners. I think it's a bit on each side there. Players being rather unfriendly to each other, not saying some very nice things probably.
Where's the love, mate? Where's the love?
Why can't we all be friends, Pete?
That's right. We're all on the same team. Wilson walks the circle. He gets it out to the far side to Kennedy. So a power play here for the final 2 minutes for Newcastle. Makes it difficult for the Ice Dogs. Cliff slaps the puck away. Stark keeps alive. Danberg gets it to Wilson, brings it into the zone. Walks the blue line. He has Martini in front. Ward there, along with Baranzelli defending. Danberg tries inside for Wilson, sneaking her in around the back post. But Baranzelli will chip it off the ice and out of the zone. Cliff can't get the puck from Stark, who takes it in himself. Watini, shot and scores.
Oh, the water ball goes flying high up in the air. The North Stars increase their lead. They're now leading 4-1.
Notting's had a great game, but he has He's known for having a temper. He was very upset with that one.
Well, I think that penalty on Shannon McGregor was actually a major penalty. It's
he got a double minor.
Double minor.
Yeah,
okay.
it was a double minor. It was 4 minutes up, so it didn't matter. It was less than 2 minutes, but it goes on the board nevertheless. So one of the penalties will be scrubbed, and it'll be 2 minutes, but there's less than 2 minutes in the game. Play continues. Chalk will chip it in. He's pursued by Dunwoody. Sheffield has the puck. Inside, Noting stops the puck. 52 seconds to go.
I think that's about all she wrote for this. I think the North Stars will win. Will win today and they'll win quite easily in the end.
Face off, and the Clelo face off goes wide and wildly to Cole Clark. Long pass to Sheffield. 40 seconds to go. Chocker in front, takes a shot. It goes wide. Lindsay can't steal the puck away. Dunwoody looking for, pardon me, is it Clelo? It is Clelo. Too many blokes with beards on your team, mate. Clelo tries to get through, and Lindsay's stick hangs out a bit. He gets away with it. 22 seconds left.
Well, it is a bit of an older team this year, I guess, and nothing like having a beard, as you can see by my one.
Yes. I only go a couple of days at the most, and they start to look ridiculous. 18 seconds to go. Newcastle happy to waste the clock here. Lindsay takes it himself. They always get ideas at the end of the game, don't they? They always want to have a go. Defensemen don't know their place. That's the game. 4-1 final here at Hunter Skating Stadium. Noting not happy. He had a fantastic game, though. He should hold his head high.
Really maintained his composure right through that game, and you look at the frustration on the players of the Ice Dogs. They just didn't really establish what they needed to establish. They weren't very good offensively. Their defense was a bit all over the shop. A
really
couple of bounces.
Simon Bark, I think, tonight.
Well, I think certainly didn't miss him last night, and I think tonight it would have been a different game. I wouldn't necessarily say the Ice Dogs would have won, but certainly just been a closer game, and sometimes you just never know.
Well, thanks for watching, listening in tonight. We'll be back with you next weekend here at Hunter Skating Stadium for those on the North Stars feed, and we'll see what happens with Ice Dogs. You've been providing at least the audio stream, which was great old-fashioned technology, and it's great still. I know from visiting teams, it really is helpful just to be able to be right up to date with the games, whether you can see it or not. At least you got the score, you know when things happen right away.
Yeah, so hopefully things will be back on board for us our next home game, and hopefully we can have some type of coverage for you. So Pete, thanks very much for hosting this game and this broadcast. We really,
pleasure.
And our viewers, our supporters certainly do appreciate all the effort that you've put into this today.
Well, I just show up. These other people do all the work here now, so that's the advantage of being boss of this team now. I just show up and talk on the mic. But yeah, it's great. Thanks for helping us out, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's game, and we'll see you back next time.